Most people assume wealth grows one paycheck at a time. You work harder, earn a little more, improve your lifestyle slightly, and continue the cycle. But the people who truly get ahead financially tend to make a handful of smart decisions early. So here are 5 money moves that can put you ahead of nearly everyone else. Welcome to Dollar Neck. Number 1. Track your net worth instead of your income. The issue with focusing only on income is that you're measuring movement, not progress. Income shows how much money flows through your hands, but it doesn't reveal how much you're actually keeping. Net worth is calculated by taking everything you own and subtracting everything you owe. On one side are your savings, investments, and assets. On the other are your liabilities and debts. What's left is your true financial standing. This small shift completely changes your relationship with money. When income is your focus, you chase raises, promotions, and extra work. You constantly look for ways to earn more. When net worth becomes the focus, different questions start appearing. What am I creating? What am I retaining? What continues growing even when I'm not working? It also changes spending behavior. Instead of asking, can I afford this, you begin asking, will this move me closer to my goals or further away? Over time, that single question leads to much better decisions. More money gets directed toward investments, assets, and valuable skills. You become more cautious about taking on debt. Debt that helps build something valuable may be useful. Debt used only for convenience often becomes a burden. Once your money starts flowing toward things you keep instead of things you consume, the numbers begin working in your favor. Number 2. Resist lifestyle inflation after your first income increase. One of the fastest ways to destroy financial momentum is through lifestyle inflation. Almost everyone experiences it to some degree, but many people take it far beyond what's sustainable. Lifestyle inflation happens when spending rises at the same speed as income. The psychological trap is that it feels like you're improving your life, when in reality you're simply increasing the standard of what feels normal. That's why the first significant income jump matters more than the later ones. It creates the foundation for your future habits. It establishes your new baseline. If your expenses expand immediately, your upgraded life ends up feeling just as financially tight as your previous one. The concept is straightforward. Your first raise shouldn't improve your lifestyle, it should improve your financial position. Number 3. Acquire assets before upgrading your lifestyle. This is what replaces lifestyle inflation. Early in the journey, the objective isn't comfort. The objective is positioning yourself for future growth. At this stage, assets should be viewed broadly. Not only stocks, real estate, or ownership stakes, but anything that strengthens your position. Financial position, technological position, productivity position, capability position, access position, learning position. When income rises by a few $100s, it may not be enough to purchase a major financial asset, but it is enough to buy something that improves how you work, how quickly you learn, and how much you can produce. That often matters more. Some people argue that expensive tools aren't necessary. We see it differently. Anyone who's ever tried editing complex projects on a tiny laptop screen probably understands this immediately. The goal isn't collecting shiny gadgets. The goal is eliminating friction. If something helps you work faster, think more clearly, learn more efficiently, or reduce exhaustion, it's not merely a luxury, it's an investment in your earning potential. These purchases may not generate cash flow next month, but they increase productivity, and productivity eventually creates more income. Number 4. Prioritize skill leverage over salary growth. Unless you're running a massive corporation as CEO, salary always has a limit. You can move up the ladder, but someone else usually decides how high and how fast you climb. The reality is that most companies don't necessarily want exceptional employees. They often prefer reasonably capable employees at a reasonable cost. That's simply how modern business works. Skill leverage follows a different path. Instead of asking, how can I make more money at this job, you ask, which skills increase my value everywhere? Certain skills amplify your results. Communication, sales, negotiation, distribution, systems thinking, deep expertise in specialized fields. When combined, these skills create leverage. The same hour of effort begins producing greater results than before. A salary-focused strategy depends on approval, promotions, budgets, and management decisions. A skill-focused strategy creates independence. The marketplace begins valuing you rather than just your employer. Number 5. Negotiate ownership, not only compensation. This is something more people should understand. Salary rewards you for today's work. Ownership rewards you for future growth. Ownership means holding a piece of something being built. It could be company shares, stock options, profit participation, or an equity stake in a growing business. While salary has limits, ownership can continue increasing in value long after the work is done. That's why many of the world's wealthiest people didn't become rich through paychecks alone. They accumulated ownership in assets that appreciated over time. Whenever the opportunity exists, especially within growing businesses or startups, it's worth considering whether a portion of compensation can come through ownership rather than cash alone. You're not just trading time for money anymore, you're participating in future value creation. Thank you for spending your time with us today. We hope these ideas provided value and perspective. We'll see you again in the next one. Until then, stay focused, stay ambitious, and take care.